everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft 2, The Legacy of the Void. I shouldn't say welcome back, because this is, of course, its own full new game and expansion to the StarCraft series. I don't know if these are really considered expansions or standalone games, because you can actually get them standalone, but I don't know what I'm talking about, and honestly, it probably doesn't matter all that much. So, it's been forever since we did StarCraft 2 on the channel, and I'm super excited. For those of you who don't know, I played through StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty on the channel, and Heart of the Swarm, and I loved them both. One of my favorite things about this, series in the campaign is being able to try out the new races, of course, get really strong as them, and check out dim upgrade systems. And that's one of the things that I'm most excited about here, because as many of you might remember from those series, the Protoss are my favorite race in this universe, the StarCraft universe. I love the Protoss. They're so badass. And we got this cool Zealot dude here. I don't know if he's a character of reference or just a regular Zealot. Who knows? It's been a while since I played through the earlier games. StarCraft, just basic old StarCraft, and of course, Brood War. So I'm not sure if this is someone who I should recognize, but I totally don't, and hopefully that'll be a-okay. But I do remember what happened in the last two games, so that's going to be freaking awesome. So, I have been talking for way too long, so let's go ahead and jump on into things here. We are, of course, not going to be doing the Wings of Liberty. I only did 45%! What dingleberry I am. Hopefully we'll be able to do more than that with the good old Protoss here. There is also co-op in the game now, so that's one thing that I'm going to be very excited about trying out in the future, doing a co-op series. Probably with my good old pal, Balluno. Aka the King of Booze and all that jazz. So, Whispers of Oblivion, we already played that, didn't we? Hopefully I'm not wrong, but I'm 90% sure that's what, Zeratul, like, missions were way back in Wings of Liberty, not a Heart of the Swarm even, I believe. I wish there was a way that I could check that to confirm that, but I'm just gonna believe that I don't need to touch that for the time being, and let's just jump right into Legacy of the Void. We can watch the story so far. I don't think we need to bother with any of that. Let's just jump into a brand new campaign. But we could read this. Legacy of the Void, far above the Zerg-infested jungles of Aiur, the young hierarch of the unified Protoss, Artanis, okay, so that's probably who this jabroni is then, has assembled the Golden Armada to retake his people's ancient homeworld. My life for Aiur, all the way. As the Templar forces prepare themselves for war, a small band of warriors fights a desperate battle to re-establish the beachhead within the ruins of the planet's surface. Okay. So anyone who's new to StarCraft, basically, the Protoss, their homeworld of Aiur, was taken over by the Zerg. Sounds like we're going to be trying to take it back, so that's going to be pretty badass. Obviously, there's a long-standing grudge between the Protoss and the Zerg. So we're going to do normal. Because casual's too casual for us. I'm a hardcore badass, but not hardcore or badass enough for hard or whatever the hell the other difficulty was. I don't want to get my ass kicked, so I'll shut up for this cutscene.
Brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity.
Look at the probe, it's so cool. Little probe chilling back there. That's a probe, right?
We are bound by the color, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion.
Yeah, look at you go, probe! Create something cool. Oh my god. Banelings! Oh, I love Banelings! Oh my god.
Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
Okay, guys and gals, my levels of hype are basically maxed out right now. Oh, I'm so excited. My favorite part was that little probe creating the pylon. You must construct additional pylons. Legacy of the Void, a great evil looms over the galaxy. The dark god Amon has returned. Yeah, I remember that jerkwad. Or at least his assistant? Did we actually meet Amon? I forget. He wrecked us in this, like, preview mission, which I'm pretty sure was that prologue. I'm gonna have to check that after this video. Basically, here's what's gonna happen in regards to that, guys. If the second video replays the prologue, the second video in the series, then it's something new and I haven't covered it before. If it was the mission, if it is indeed the missions that I believe it is from Wings of Liberty, then I'm not gonna touch it. Because obviously we've played all those before and I want to get into the new stuff. So, once again, such a badass mothership over here, I presume that's what that is. I can't wait to use motherships too, that's gonna be amazing. Basically, going back to what I was saying, I am horrible at StarCraft. Hopefully I'll get better as the games go on, or as this game goes on. I have not played in quite a long while, though. So expect me to be very, very, very rusty, to say the least. Don't expect any hardcore amazing plays in this series. So let's finish reading this thing, since I kind of just interrupted myself. Spurred on by Zeratul prophecies, Kerrigan and her swarm set out to destroy Amon's hybrid forces, hoping to stop the coming oblivion. With the threat of the Zerg Queen absent and the Protoss hierarch Artanis, with the threat of the Zerg Queen absent, the Protoss hierarch Artanis raised a massive invasion fleet, left the Dark Templar world of Shakuras, and committed to restore his people's former glory by reclaiming their lost homeworld of Aiur. Okay, hopefully we won't lose too many forces doing this, because we are going to need it for the hybrids. That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. I am not looking forward to fighting hybrids in this series. That is going to be a pain in the nuts. The nuts and the butts.
At long last, we stand at the threshold of destiny. For today, we will restore the glory of our legacy. Today, we will retake what we have lost and reclaim our homeworld. And may the Kala's light guide us.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, Hierarch.
You must halt this invasion at once.
Zeratul?
Templar! Arrest this traitor!
No! We will hear him out.
The end war has come. Amon, the Dark One, has returned.
This heretic cannot be trusted.
This invasion is a distraction from the true battle ahead. Amon's fury will engulf the entire galaxy.
Do not forget that it was his interference that brought ruin to Aiur.
And that burden weighs heavily upon me. Artanis, I have found a way to stand against the coming darkness. You must believe me.
We have been through much together, Zeratul. But far too many have sacrificed, in the hopes that this moment would come to pass. Executor, commence the invasion!
Oh yeah, boy, let's do this thing! We've got a lot of zealots, which is obviously very, very convenient for an introductory mission to the game. You would think if they're taking back Aiur, they'd bring a lot more, I don't know, a lot other units, not just frickin' zealots all over the place, but looks like we got the mothership, so.
The reclamation of Aiur is underway. We are preparing to siege the warp network at Karasan now.
Okay, never mind, we've got a whole bunch of stuff.
Once the warp conduits are free of infestation, our forces will strike as one across the surface of Aiur.
The Templar await your command, Hierarch.
Okay. So once again, be prepared for the rustiest play in all the world. Press F2 to select all of your units in your army. Okay. I was literally gonna ask, that's one of the first things that I want to figure out. Press A, then click. So that'll move them over there to attack. Okay, so that's like the attack move option. I don't do that very much because I'm a scrub nerd who sucks at video games. We've got Blink already? Okay, that's pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and blink all of our dudes if we wanted to. Probably not too much of a need for that. Can we move our mothership? We can't seem, okay, we can't seem to click any of this stuff. So that's going to be a big old Nancy no-no for all that. Who all can blink? Just the stalkers. I thought that was the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. So, hello. This is pretty badass. We got some Colossus, or Colossi coming in for assistance. Go ahead and do the A ability. Okay, maybe that was a bad choice. Once again, very rusty, figuring out how exactly things work. We should probably make a control group specifically for all of our, like, tank and siege units. So let's go ahead and start doing that, because these guys are obviously going to want to, continue fighting with our noble efforts and stuff like that. So all of you guys can be control group 1. This should be a much better setup for me. So now I can move the entire army and have, our jabronis do a wonderful job. Alright. So, everyone, attack, I suppose. Let's, maybe even blink these guys in right there and attack like that. I don't know. Colossi can keep on moving on down. There's a lot of, like... Oh, whoa! Look at the giant worm! He's so cool. We didn't even do anything to beat him up. Oh, okay. Can I destroy this feral Zerg sack? It's pretty cool. I can't wait until we get the optional missions coming up, guys. I'm literally, like, so freaking hyped for this game. I can't wait.
There's a Zerg hive cluster near your warriors. If possible, we should destroy it.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Our first optional mission, I suppose. Yeah, just right down here. So obviously we'll get some swell, wonderful, good upgrades for that. Let's have, everyone go in! Frickin' dingleberries. You guys go over there and attack that one. That'll be a good old setup for us. Colossi! Please do your thingamadoohickey. I'm gonna be so freaking rusty at this game. I apologize, so... But you know, this is a very, very good mission to start us off, because obviously this is not, a base construction mission. Whoa. Whoa! That was cool. So yeah, let's return our focus to destroying the war conduit, or whatever the hell he said. We got some extra jabronis here. Cool. That grabbed all of those guys. Let's grab them right there. Did that actually give us some extra stalkers and stuff? No. Okay. Only gave us more zealots, so that makes a lot of sense. I just wanted to verify that fact. So, I didn't know F1 selects all of our drones as well. That's actually super cool. Or like our mineral gathering units. It's been way too long since I played StarCraft, guys. It's like absolutely insane. But I'm still so hyped. I've actually been like very, very, very eager to play this game for a long, long time. So, you know, I'm excited about it. I hope you guys like the badass thumbnail too. I want to go ahead and shell out some extra dollars to, you know, get something that symbolizes how much I love this series. All of you guys, go up right there. Let's get our stalkers to blink over here and deal with this one, especially since he doesn't seem to be targeting it. Oh, the mothership! Okay, I don't know what that was about, but that was cool.
The conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
2 warp conduits remain in the grip of the Zerg. Ready yourselves, brethren. We move for victory.
Oh, shoot. I guess this is how they teleport them down, maybe? I remember this thing, I think. This is one of those teleport beacons that the ships have tried to fly through previously. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. That's what I think they are. I don't think there's any reason to go ahead and destroy all those things, but might as well give it a shot whenever we can. Apparently there are also 3 more hive clusters to destroy, so, or Zerg hives. Obviously that must be one up there, but we'll have to do a good job of keeping our eye out in the future. Banelings! Bouncing banelings! Just thank God they're not bouncing, because then they would be the world's scariest thing. Also the world's most badass thing, but very, very scary as well. You guys can destroy that. Let's split up our armies in a nice, effective way. Oh god, there's actually a lot of people over there. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Ooh, missed that explosion, unfortunately. Was probably pretty balla-holla, to say the least. Take out that guy. Oh my god, I can't believe how, small the defense is around Aiur. You'd think they'd be more prepared for this, seeing as it's the Protoss homeworld and all that jazz. I'm actually really, really surprised that,
Continue on, brothers.
hello, boys, how's it going? I'm really surprised now that I think about it that Aiur actually, more stalkers, that's really great. Let's actually even get the stalkers in their own control group again, build up their numbers and all that jazz. I'm actually really surprised that Aiur didn't set up like a hybrid lab on this planet or anything like that. I mean, maybe he did, and obviously this is our first time back at Aiur in quite some time, so we haven't really had time to explore.
Thank you for your aid.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
You in battle.
Oh! Take down the Hydralisks! I hate those scum. And me and my friends, we don't play StarCraft, like, multiplayer a lot, but every now and then we play StarCraft multiplayer. And I swear, I've got a friend who always plays, the Zerg. That's his favorite race. And he is the most annoying person in the world when we play that, because he builds up this freaking Hydralisk army, 1,000 million of them. I'm pretty sure, I don't follow, like, professional play in the StarCraft scene. Oh, there's the Nidus Worm. But I am pretty sure that actually is like the standard for professional play. Oh my god, I gotta get these guys in there. I'm so bad. Let's like also grab the Immortals when we have a chance.
Second warp conduit is activating now.
Psi matrix signal confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
Oh shoot, do we actually have charge as well? If we also have charge, I'm gonna be so happy. So we got backtrack a little bit, apparently that Zurich place is up there. But yeah, nothing is more annoying than an army of flying Hydralisks. It's a real biatch to deal with. So, and it's actually funny, since I was saying, like, if you're watching, of course, because it wouldn't surprise me, you know who you are, Mr. Deanathan. But, I'm complaining about his strategy, but also there's another friend of mine who uses the, those, like, mines? I forget what they're called exactly. Let's kind of, oh my god, those Ultralisks just melt! That is amazing. So we gotta get the Stalkers over here, take out the Flyer. everyone else can go ahead and start wailing on the building, I suppose, since we've kind of dealt with all these guys. Stalkers are number 2. Okay, cool.
Another hive lies in ruins. Only one remains, my warriors.
Hell yeah. I love Artanis. Artanis is so freaking badass. I'm so glad we're playing as the Protoss finally. But yeah. I actually saw there was this update on, what the hell is this program called? Obviously Blizzard. Blizzard are the people who run it, but it's not called Blizzard. I want to say, like, it's BattleNet. That's what it is. I think I saw this BattleNet post that was saying, like, the future of StarCraft or something like that. I'll have to watch that, because obviously I don't know if this will be the final game in the series or what. It'd make me very, very sad if it is, but the main story for the StarCraft, why can't I talk, series, wouldn't surprise me if it is actually relatively close to coming to an end. So let's try to send all of our zealots out first. I'm having a little bit of a hard time teleporting these dudes properly, but that's okay. Take out the Hydralisks. Probably should grab all these guys for the Ultralisks. There we go. Awesome. Can you guys finish off that guy, please? Thank you.
Hand moves them. We must be on guard.
An unseen hand moves these scumbags. You guys, teleport in. It's gonna be glorious. Maybe I shouldn't have teleported them in that far, though. Because now this spine crawler is gonna start wailing on us. Whatever. It really doesn't matter all that much. As long as we still maintain some of our anti-air guys, I think we'll be perfectly a-okay. You guys finish him off? Awesome.
The hive has fallen. Let this be the first victory of many. Aiur will be restored.
Oh, yeah. Awesome! So we're already obviously working towards some of our extra points. As I said before, I'm really freaking hyped about how the upgrade systems are gonna work for the Protoss in this game, because, like I said, Protoss are my favorite race in this game. And I really enjoyed how they changed the upgrade system, going from Wings of Liberty to Heart of the Swarm. So it's gonna be really cool seeing once again how they adapt what they've already created and change it further, because it might end up being exactly like it was in Heart of the Swarm or Wings of Liberty, I suppose, but I'd imagine it's probably going to be quite a great deal different. Oh god, hybrids! Hey, we killed one! Oh shoot! Guys, we're gonna take out these hybrids! Awesome! Those were, like, the lamest hybrids I've ever seen in my entire life. That just shows you guys the ultimate power. Oh, no, that's bad. This shows you guys the ultimate power of the Protoss. Basically, they are just the most badass race that could ever exist in any video game series. Very cool, to put it lightly. Let's kill our friendly man. Kill him! Oh, I failed. I'm so sorry, guys.
Conduits have been secured. Our starfighters are moving to take this fight across the surface.
Okay, so those are the teleporting things.
Executor. Zeratul, you and I must discuss this most recent turn of events further.
Cool stuff, bro. Victory for Aiur. My life for Aiur. Only 11 minutes as well. It's gonna be super nice when we're doing stuff early on, guys, and the missions are 11 minutes long rather than frickin' 50, so... or over an hour in some cases. So enjoy that while it lasts. Percentage of creep removed, 100%. I wonder if that's because I focused on those weird pores and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Lost under 100 units, probably could have done a hell of a lot better, but that's okay. We completed the mission, killed 120 units with Colossi, and lose fewer than 100 units. That's awesome. Thank God I didn't lose 3 more, because then that would have been very silly. The Aiur battlefield. Sunset.
It seems the end war you warned of has begun. Tell me, old friend, what is it you have learned?
I have witnessed the end of all things. Horrific legions of hybrid, raising world upon world. In the darkness, lording over them, a shadowy form. Amon.
Yet, you spoke of a way to stand against him.
This vision was a benevolent one, as if an ancient voice called out from beyond. The keystone shall usher you unto hope.
Keystone?
I saw a burst of light revealing the Zelnaga artifact on the Terran world of Korhal. It is the keystone of this vision. The prophecies speak of Zelnaga standing against Amon in the end times. I believe this keystone will guide us to them.
I have always trusted you, Zeratul, but the burdens of leadership demanded much of me. There are times I am uncertain whether I was truly ready for such weight.
Your doubt is unfounded, young Artanis. You must embrace what you have become, if you are to be the leader we now need.
You will go to James Raynor on Korhal and receive this keystone. I will marshal our forces for the war ahead. When you return, the Templar will be ready. Entaro Tassadar, old friend.
Entaro Artanis, brother.
Oh, yeah!
Zeratul,
Oh.
you must secure the Zelnaga keystone from James Raynor. My forces will reactivate the Spear of Adun, a warship that will be invaluable in the battles ahead. May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
Oh my god, we even get the talking voices screen here. We did get those, obviously, in the last game, I believe, but I don't think they were all that frequent in Wings of Liberty. I always love these talking heads, before a mission starts, because it always reminds me of the good old days where all the cutscenes in StarCraft, the original, and Brood War were all just these talking heads. Of course, there were the few selective cinematic cutscenes, like we've had a couple in this video here, but most of the story was told either in-game or through these little talking head briefings and stuff like that. I really miss those every now and then, even though they're not very impressive based on modern day standards, to say the least, but you know, I've got a lot of nostalgia for that. So anyways, that's going to be it for the first episode of the Legacy of the Void series. I am so frickin' hyped to be playing this, guys, and I really hope that you are all too. If anyone is new to the series and wants a rundown on what happened in the past, I'll be sure to put links to both my StarCraft 2 series and Wings of Liberty and my Heart of the Swarm series in the chat below, or not the chat, the video description and all that jazz. But anyways, as I was saying, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all in the next one. See you guys!